Hello everyone, I want to thank you all so much for coming back to my channel today. If today is your first time, I want to welcome you. If you're an old subscriber, welcome back. Happy New Year everyone, I hope everybody is doing well today. On today's episode, I'm showing you how to make this amazing peanut burger snack recipe. This recipe is so simple. So if you're a big fan of peanuts and you tend to go to your local African store to grab one of these, you can make them by yourself, okay? Some people tend to call it coated peanuts, others call it candied peanuts, but that is the recipe we are making today. Here, I'll be showing you how to make it the simplest way possible. If you are interested, please keep watching. Remain blessed. Here are the ingredients you need, and I can assure you that most of these ingredients are in your pantry or refrigerator. You need a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, a teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt. I'm using 16 ounces of my Planters roasted peanuts, but you can use any peanut of your choice. A teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, half a cup of sugar, and 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So here I'm adding all the dry ingredients. Now I'm adding the cornstarch to this recipe because the cornstarch is what helps the egg mixture and the flour mixture to completely attach to the peanut. So without the cornstarch, the coat on the peanut can easily come off, okay? So make sure you add the cornstarch. So once everything is added to the flour, I'm just going to give it a nice gentle stir. Make sure that all the ingredients are nicely incorporated. So once that has been taken care of, I'm going to set that aside and I'm ready to mix my wet ingredients. So inside the eggs, I'm adding my pure vanilla extract and then the sugar. Again, I'm going to mix these ingredients to make sure that everything is nicely incorporated. So once everything is mixed well, your eggs should look something like this, okay? And set that aside. And here I'm pouring in my roasted peanuts and I'm about to combine the 2 ingredients that we previously mixed. The first step is to saturate the egg mixture on the peanut. I'm using my spoon to make sure that all the liquid has spread everywhere to coat and saturate the peanut very well. Next, I'm adding my dry all-purpose flour mixture, and that also I'm going to make sure that it's also coating the peanut basically. So once these 2 mixtures have been added on the peanuts, you realize that some of the peanuts will stick together, and it's very normal, okay? So at this point, you can pour it onto a tray and start separating the clotted, sticked peanuts. Add the remaining flour and start rubbing it on the peanut. If your peanuts tend to stick together, take your time and separate it. So this is the technique that I used. What I did was to rub the peanuts in my palm. With this technique, you get the peanut to get coated very nicely, and you also tend to eliminate excess flour from the peanuts. So this is it. So once my peanut has been coated very well, try to eliminate excess flour in your frying oil, okay? Because if that happens, your oil will overflow. So the coated peanuts should look something like this. Here you can see that our peanuts are well coated. Look at that. But I don't have any additional excess flour on it to make it overflow when I start frying them. Okay, so it should look just like this. Let's get ready and start frying them. I have my oven at medium heat, and I'm just taking smaller batches into the oil, and I'm going to fry them until they are golden brownish. And once they are golden brownish, I'll scoop them out of the oil and set them on a tray and have them cool down. Once they are cooled, you are ready to serve them. And if you cannot finish everything at once, you can go ahead and store some in a nice tight container, and you can use it whenever needed. Here I'm frying the coated peanuts for about a total of maybe 2 minutes, and you see that it's browning up from the white color to a nice golden brownish color. So once it reaches there, please do not leave it to fry any further because it will start getting darker and you don't want that. So this is the color that I'm looking for. So I'm ready to scoop them out of the oil. I made this recipe during the Christmas holidays and my guests really enjoyed it. I hope you also enjoy the making and make them for yourself. Please do not forget to share this recipe, to like, and also to subscribe to my channel. There is a notification button. Click on that so whenever I upload, you'll be able to get it, okay? Once again, I want to thank you so much for coming by. May God richly bless you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.